Hey there, Fugle fam. I had a conversation with a Discord member. Uh, Shout out to Fast Mac, and we kind of came up with, or just helping me think it out. Okay, this deal it was accidentally released. There's no question about it. It has no natural traits and to do what it's doing. Everybody agree on that? Yep. Okay. So they covered it up. Uh, they did not allow any other governments to come in. Epidemiologists from around the world. Every country should have had one epidemiologist there. They did not allow any of that to happen. They barely allowed the WHO China to show up, and they didn't allow any help from the outside world. And they just lied and lied and lied and lied. Said it wasn't deadly, that people weren't dying, that they had it under control. Obviously, by the numbers of today, which we are actually giving correct numbers and doing correct testing, they offered us Chinese tests, which were failures. They're offering other countries around the world Chinese tests that are failures. It just stinks. It stinks. Today, our death toll surpassed China. Um, let's see here. What are my other notes? Oh, here's the kicker. The timing of this. The timing of it, they say, started the 1st of December. My spidey senses are going off saying that this was supposed to be a Black Friday gift to us. And somebody had Butterfingers. Luckily, somebody had Butterfingers. And it got released there rather than here. Or whatever else target that they would want, And this also lines up with us signing the trade deal. Remember, Trump was like, "Oh, it's a great deal, it's a great deal, it's a great deal," and Trump, meanwhile, there's silly things going on in China, like locking people up, organ harvesting, things like that, and the lockdown of cyber and all this, and what are the odds that they do their cyber test to see if they can lock it down, just as Russia did at the same time. Everything points to them wanting it to be here to crash our economy and for us to have to send them what we owe them, what we negotiated to send them. See, if our crops aren't planted in the next 3 weeks, we got a serious problem, just like last winter. This is the time that we have to plant our crops and do all of our things. Now, if we're mired in a pandemic out of nowhere in November, it would carry over to now, and we would not be able to plant as much as we would want because we would have no cure, we would have no foresight to know what's going on, we would not know anything. It would just pop out of the blue sky. Be like, "Oh my God, people are dropping dead, I have no idea why." And we'd be completely caught off guard. It takes a real psycho to do this kind of thing, okay? And, I'm kind of crazy, so if I wanted to get back at somebody, yeah, slip them a little bug in the middle of the country, right over farmland, where we were flying, where drones were flying over. The drone thing. Nobody ever figured that out. Nobody fessed up. Was it China gridding out to find what's the most fertile land to set this little bug in place. You know, if you kill 24 farmers in Nebraska or Kansas or Oklahoma, and it spreads out, you've crippled our economy just by taking out farmers. Yeah, you know, they can say, oh, you know, cyber, blah, blah, blah. No, you cripple our entire country if you take out the farming, the trucking. It's plain and simple. Okay, so trying to make this short. Last one I did was 15 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one there and upload this. More to come. Be safe.